And just when I thought I was done making videos, Jason sends me a video, sends me some news that slipped under my radar earlier today. And that is the announcement of another... We got more DC news. I don't know why Wednesday they decided to dump all their news about new Batman cartoon with Batman Cape Crusader and a new Superman cartoon called My Adventures with Superman. But now we're getting the announcement for the next DC animated movie, which was very much left up in the air. After Long Halloween Part 2, which actually has a trailer out, I guess both movies are coming out this year, they've announced that the next DC animated film will be none other than an Injustice movie. That's right, this movie will be set in the Injustice universe. Yeah, as most of you guys know, I haven't read the Injustice comics, but I have a love-hate thing with the Injustice universe. The gameplay is really fun. It's the story that bothers me, because I really hate evil Superman. I, honest to God, because I've read comics where where Superman has Lois die, or he thinks she dies, and he doesn't go evil or anything. It's just like, well, love of my life is gone, but I'm not going to besmirch her memory by being a monster. So yeah, and also like Wonder Woman being basically being Cersei Lannister with superpowers. Like I said, I got nothing against the comics themselves or just the universe itself or even the game. Well, it's the story of it. And Tom Taylor apparently wrote really good a really good DC universe story for the Injustice comics. So, and I really dig Tom Taylor as a writer. So maybe if I ever read the Injustice universe comics, that'll change my tune. But yeah, the whole story of evil Superman is just so unappealing to me, especially when we have other Supermen that are just evil already, like Omni-Man and Homelander. It's just, it does not appeal to me at all. But the idea of an animated film kind of shows that there's still a lot of life for the Injustice universe. Like, the last thing we had was the Injustice 2 game, so it's a really neat update to see, more of that universe. The only other thing that was Injustice that came out post 2 was the comic crossover with He-Man. Yeah, that was a thing. I still need to read that. Anyway, so the big thing now, while this was announced, the big thing is we don't know anything else. All DC really said was, we are doing a Injustice movie for our next film after Batman: The Long Halloween. That's really all they said. That's all they said. Now, the big thing is that a lot of people are wondering, what are you going to do with where in the Injustice timeline is this going to be? Is this going to be Injustice Year Zero, which involved the Justice Society? Is this going to center around? Is this going to center around somewhere in the 5-year gap between the 5-year gap that was building up to the first Injustice game? Or is this going to be set... We don't know where this is going to set, is what I'm saying. For all we know, this could be an animated film that is the sequel to Injustice 2 and will be the gateway into Injustice 3. Because remember, there were two different endings. So I guess if we do go by that logic of, if it is the story of Injustice 2, it's a sequel to Injustice 2, and whatever ending they use, that will be the true ending. That will be the true ending that followed, and then Injustice 3 will follow the animated film, and the ending, which, depending on which one you picked, would be because remember, I'm sorry I'm tripping over my words, I'm tired. Remember, the big thing was with Injustice 2 was that the Superman ending was where he took Brainiac's tech and the regime created a Brainiac created society, and the Batman ending was where Superman got sent to the Phantom Zone and Batman creating a new Justice League. So, but again, I'm just speculating that could be a case, because that's the thing with Injustice. is that it's so expansive. It's such a expansive world, an expansive universe that you could literally throw anything and everything into this and make it interesting. That's all I'm saying, is that there's so many ways you could there's so many places you could put this, is what I'm saying. So yeah, like I said, just when I thought I was done making videos for the day, Jason just like, hey, did you hear about this? And it's like, oh, this news has been out for 2 hours. Crap, I should probably talk about that. So you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of this news for an Injustice animated film? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? And yeah, where do you think this is going to be in terms of the Injustice canon? Do you, or where do you want it to be, or where are you hoping it'll be? Just comment below, let me know. And once again, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.